and welcome to the Hourly Public Library's tutorial for the September Adult Take and Make Craft Kit. I'm super excited to bring this craft to you. This is one that we were planning to do in person, but we're unable to hold the event, so we are bringing this craft to you so that you can do it at home. So this month's craft is button picture frames. Super fun, easy craft, useful craft, and everything that you need is contained in the kit. So make sure you request one if you haven't already. So when you get your bag, you are going to get a picture frame, a bag of buttons, and also 3 sheets of glue dots. So you'll get 36 glue dots for your buttons. Glue dots are great if you've never used them before. You can glue almost about anything and there's no mess involved. So that's a great part about this craft. And then, as I mentioned, it's just a random assortment of buttons. Solid, some patterned buttons, just a mix. And then you're also going to get an instruction sheet. So if you have any questions or you want to refer to the sheet while you're doing it, you can do that. And then there's information about our meetups and ways to get your pictures of your craft to us that I will talk about at the end. Okay, so when you're ready to do your picture frame, the first thing you're going to do, unwrap the frame from the plastic. And you want to lay out your buttons and pick an arrangement that you want for your picture frame. So rather than just start gluing right away, I recommend kind of just going through your buttons, looking. You've got different sizes. You'll see big, smaller, tiny, pattern, solids, different colors. So go through your buttons and just play on the picture frame. I think the best thing to do is pick a few big buttons that you want as kind of the focus areas, if you want to go that route. And, play off the colors, just arrange them. You might arrange them one way and then decide you don't like it and try to arrange them a different way. So just play around with the arrangement of your picture frame until you have something that you're happy with. You can fill up the whole picture frame. So in the example that I did not fill up the picture frame. You'll notice I just did a few buttons on the corners just to keep it simple. You can certainly put buttons all the way around your picture frame. This is your craft. If that's what you like, it's totally up to you. And just keep in mind that you have 36 glue dots. So it should be enough to go around the picture frame fully if you space your buttons out well enough. So keep that in mind, 36 glue dots. You have way more than 36 buttons because we wanted to give you a variety. So some people don't like certain colors, or maybe you don't want to go with small buttons. So we gave you a large variety of buttons, so you'll have some left over that you can keep and use for whatever you want. So once you're happy with what you have on your picture frame, it's time to start gluing them down. So if you've never used glue dots before, they're really cool. So they come on a sheet like this. You'll see there's some dots here. You can perforate them. So you can tear them off in rows or even singles if that's easier for you. What you do is you take the plastic off, and you'll see there's a dot here. And all you're going to do is peel the dot off the plastic, stick it on the button that you're going to place on the back. It should stick nice and easy to the button. And then when you place it on your picture frame, all you need to do is stick the button on and hold it in place for about 5 to 10 seconds with your finger, just to make sure that the glue dot sticks to the frame. When I'm done, peel it off. Try to peel the button off. You'll notice it's pretty hard. And as I mentioned, there's no mess. So that's the great thing about glue dots. They work really well. They adhere nicely to different surfaces, and there's no mess involved. So you're going to continue that process, taking the glue dots and gluing the buttons that you have arranged on your frame until you're totally done. A couple things I didn't mention in the instructions that might be something you may consider. You could take a permanent marker, or if you have some kind of gel paint something at home, and you could write on your picture frame, use buttons and then use some writing if you want. You can be creative. If you happen to have paints at home, you could paint the picture frame if you wanted it a different color rather than white. So a lot of different ideas with things that you have at home, but these kits are meant to include everything that you need to do your craft. So this time, you'll have everything that you need. The buttons, the frame, the glue dots, and the instructions if you need them. So I hope that you like this craft, the button picture frames. I think it's super fun and just kind of a nice way to jazz up a straightforward picture frame. You can go ahead and put a picture in the back, just take the backing off and empty out the filler picture here. So our virtual meetup for this craft is going to take place on Tuesday, September 22nd at 6 o'clock. So if you have your craft done by then, register for the Take and Make event. It's going to be on Zoom, so we're going to meet up on Zoom. Everyone that picked up a craft kit that wants to participate, meet up on Zoom, and we're kind of going to go around, show off your craft, and we're going to talk about the craft itself, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you would do something differently, and then you might be able to see some people, if they've gotten creative with supplies they have at home to kind of mix up their picture frame. We can see if anyone has done that. So again, that's going to be on September 22nd. You can register on our website or give us a call and we'll get you registered. Again, it's going to be on Zoom. So make sure you pick up your September craft if you haven't already. Again, you can call the library or you can find our online form on our website to request a kit, and you can create your very own button picture frame. And we will have another craft in October, so stay tuned for that. After the end of September, we will have October craft bags ready to be picked up with a totally different craft.